Welcome to Welder, Week 33rd, Part 2. History of gas tungsten arc welding. Gas tungsten arc welding was like gas metal arc welding developed during 1940 at the start of Second World War. Gas metal arc welding's development came about to help in the welding of difficult types of material, example aluminium and magnesium. The use of gas metal arc welding today has spread to a variety of metals like stainless, mild and high tensile steels. Gas tungsten arc welding is most commonly called tungsten inert gas welding. Like other forms of welding, tungsten inert gas power sources have over the years gone from basic transformer types to the highly electronic power source of the world today. Tungsten inert gas welding overview. Tungsten inert gas welding is a welding process that uses a power source, a shielding gas and a TIG torches. The power is fed out of the power source down the tungsten inert gas torches and is delivered to a tungsten electrode which is fitted into the torches. An electric arc is then created between the tungsten electrode and the workpiece. The weld pool can be used to join the base metal with or without filler material. The tungsten inert gas process has the advantages of number 1 narrow concentrated arc, number 2 able to weld ferrous and non-ferrous metals, number 3 does not use flux or leave a slag, number 4 uses a shielding gas to protect the weld pool and tungsten, number 5 a tungsten inert gas weld should no sputter. The tungsten inert gas process is a highly controllable process that leaves a clean weld that usually needs little or no finishing. Tungsten inert gas welding can be used for both manual and automatic operations. The tungsten inert gas welding is so good that it is widely used in so-called high-tech industry applications such as number 1 nuclear industry, number 2 aircraft, number 3 food industry, number 4 maintenance and repair work, number 5 some manufacturing areas, number 6 the offshore industry, number 7 combined heat and power plants, number 8 petrochemical industry. Power sources. Tungsten inert gas welding power sources have came a long way from the basic transformer types of power sources which were used with add-on units to enable the power source to be used as a tungsten inert gas unit. Example high frequency unit and or DC rectifying units. The basics of tungsten inert gas welding has almost remained the same, but the advent of technology, TIG welding power sources have made the TIG processes more controllable and more portable. Characteristics of power source. The output slope or volt ampere curve a change from 20 volts to 25 volts will result in a decrease in amperage from 135 ampere to 126 ampere. With a change of 25% in voltage, only a 6.7% change occurs in the welding current in curve A. The current in this machine, even though it varies slightly, is considered constant as shown in figure 1. This is called dropping characteristics power source, also called constant current CC power source. This type of power source is called in shielding metal arc welding and gas tungsten arc welding process. Types of welding current used for gas tungsten arc welding. When tungsten inert gas welding, there are three choices of welding current. They are direct current, straight polarity, direct current reverse polarity, and alternating current with high frequency stabilization. Each of these has its application advantages and disadvantages. DCSP direct current straight polarity as shown in figure 2. This type of connection is the most widely used in the DC type welding current connections. With the tungsten being connected to the negative terminal, it will only receive 30% of that welding energy. This means the tungsten will run a lot cooler than DCRP. Direct current reverse polarity. This type of connection is used very rarely because most heat is on the tungsten. Thus, the tungsten can easily overheat and burns away. DCRP produces a shallow, wide profile and is mainly used on very light material at low amperes. Alternating current. It is the preferred welding current for most white metals, example aluminium and magnesium. The heat input to the tungsten is averaged out as the AC wave passes from one side of the wave to the other. On the half cycle where the tungsten is positive, electron welding current will flow from the base material to the tungsten. This will result in the lifting of any oxide skin on the base material. This side of the wave form is called the cleaning half. As the wave moves to the point where the tungsten becomes negative, the electrons welding current will flow from the welding tungsten to the base material. This side of the cycle is called penetration half of the AC waveform. Because the AC cycle passes through a zero point, the arc goes out. This can be seen with fast film photography. At this point, the arc would stay out of it was not from the introduction of high frequency. High frequency has very little to do with the welding process. Its job is the resignation of the welding current as it passes through zero. Alternating current square wave as shown in figure 5. With the advent of modern electricity, AC welding machines can now be produced with a waveform called square wave. Once the welding current gets above a certain amperage, often depends on the machine, the high frequency can be turned off, allowing the welding to be carried on with the high frequency interfering with anything in the surrounding area. Extended balance control as shown in figure 5, 6 and 7. AC balance control allows the operator to adjust the balance between the penetration and cleaning action portions of the cycle. Some inverters have adjustable EN as great as 30% to 99% for control and fine tuning of the cleaning action. Pulsed TIG, that is pulsed tungsten inert gas. In this type of power source, the supply current is not constant and it being fluctuated from low level to high level. This causes low heat input to the metal and has distortion effect while pulsed. Tungsten inert gas has the advantages of number 1 better penetration with less heat, number 2 less distortion, number 3 better control when welding out of position, number 4 easy to use on thin materials. Pulsed tungsten inert gas consists of peak current. This is set up higher than the non-pulsed tungsten inert gas. Background current. This is set lower than peak current and is the bottom current the pulse will drop to, but must be enough to keep the arc alive. Pulses per second. This is the number of times per second that weld current reaches peak current. Percent on time. This is the pulse peak duration as a percentage of the total time, which controls how long the peak current is on for before dropping to the background current. The pulse and base current periods are also controllable. Thank you.